Hi everyone, I'm going to tell you about the shopping I've done in the last week, in the last 7 days. Only 2 stores. We did a small haul at Aldi and a small haul at Family Dollar. You let me know if you think I got a good deal on some of these items. Now my husband was with me, not just at Aldi, but he was with me at Family Dollar. And he's not as frugal as I am, so bear with me. There may be some items, especially food items, that we could have gotten cheaper at Aldi that were purchased at Family Dollar. We'll start with the Aldi groceries first. And this was purchased last week because we had 2 milks. I didn't realize we go through milk as fast as we do, but I'm a coffee drinker and we also eat cereal. I made granola and I used a lot of milk with the granola for cereal. And we also went through the bananas and they're overripe. I'm probably going to make a smoothie with these tomorrow. And I am the most impressed when I shopped at Aldi last week with the avocados. They were only 59 cents. I don't know what they cost now, but I imagine the price is pretty close to the same. 59 cents a piece, that was a good deal. So that really helped our budget. Instead of 99 cents, sometimes you find them at other stores. I know one time at Giant Eagle, it was $2.29 for 1 avocado. Now that's ridiculous. So we got a bargain on these. We had 4 and we ate one that was getting soft just a couple days ago. And it was delicious. They're really good avocados. Yogurt, we got vanilla yogurt here. And it is Greek, non-fat Greek yogurt. I think Aldi has the best deal you're going to find on that. And it's good yogurt too. My husband loves his ice cream and he picked up some at Aldi. And we use a lot of onions in our cooking. My husband is an onion fanatic, and he likes onion even on salad. He likes it on everything savory. And my husband prefers, now has a little more expensive taste than me, I guess. He loves the cage-free eggs. So we always splurge on these, but they're cheaper at Aldi than most other stores, I imagine. I believe that's it for the Aldi haul. It was a very small haul, as you can see. We're going to talk about some items that my husband purchased because he was hungry at the time. It was before lunch. I ate lunch before I left. I've been raised to do that before you go to the store. My husband didn't, so he's like, I'm buying some chips. I don't care how much they cost. And these are much cheaper at Aldi, of course, but that's something that both of us seem to give in to the temptation of eating chips. And I wasn't going to buy these, but he wanted to. Now, the regular price says $4.79 on this bag of chips. Believe me, they're a lot cheaper than that. And I'll put the pricing on there. Well, it's cheaper than what that price is for sure. And because these are smaller bags, well, this only has 7.75 ounces. It's like you're not getting as many ounces, but you're paying the same price or more for some of these products. And chips, oh, it's just gone through the roof, the price of chips. And these 7.75 ounces, these used to be larger bags, I'm pretty sure. They probably used to be 11 or 12 ounces. And this one was cheaper. It didn't cost nearly as much as that one right there. But that is a brand name, Utz, Mike's Honey Hot. And it is an unusual flavor he wanted to try. So he splurged and bought these chips. But this Stouffer meal, I thought was a pretty good idea. Now, I've never seen these little mini loaves. I was impressed with this. This was $10.50. They're in the frozen section. There's 6 of them, and that's 6 servings. So that's 6 meat servings. So I thought that was a really good deal. I'll probably only eat half a serving at a time, half of a loaf at a time. So that will last quite a while for 2 people. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. You might get it cheaper at someplace like Kroger or Meijer, especially if it's marked down. But this is Stouffer's brand. And altogether, there's 2 pounds, 1 ounce. That's 33 ounces. I think that's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal, okay? We don't usually buy frozen food, but I had never seen it, and I noticed it. I mentioned it, and my husband's like, we're getting that. He was hungry. You should never go to the store hungry, that's for sure. And he picked up another milk while he was there. And their milk, let's see. Their milk's not cheap. This is a half gallon. He paid for this. He is not frugal. I'm frugal. He isn't. He paid $3.25 for this. He could have waited until we go to Aldi later in the week. He didn't want to wait. And we still have milk and we have powdered milk. So we're going to talk about one partner being frugal and the other partner not being frugal, and is anyone else experiencing this? He also bought some American cheese slices and some lunch meat. Oh, at least it is Oscar Mayer, and I imagine it's pretty tasty, honey uncured ham. So I don't eat lunch meat anymore. Maybe occasionally I might fry some up with some eggs or something, but not very often. He did buy some strawberry preserves while he was there, and I'm sure they would have been cheaper, and you probably would have got a larger jar and a better deal for the price at Aldi. Now I'm going to tell you about the good deals that I picked out, because I have that frugal mindset. Now, these decorations, my husband's like, to him they're a waste, because he's not into decorating, not the way that I am, but they have meaning to me, and I enjoy decorations, and I got a good deal on them. So it's a splurge. I deserve splurges too. I've got something to show for it. You know, we have a bare lamppost out back. As you pull up into the driveway from the back alley, it's just so rusted and ugly. This will look beautiful on it. And this garland was only $5, and I love it. It's 6 feet. And it has sunflowers on it. I just love it. I think it's beautiful. It was the last one they had at Family Dollar. Their decorations were looking good. I was impressed with it. And I got a tablecloth. That would be for the table right here. And it's only $5. So that was a bargain too. Because if you go to Target or someplace, you're going to pay more. I think this is a pretty good quality one. We'll just open it up and find out. And it can be reused. It's not a cheapie. It can be reused. And I love it. Look at this design. It's beautiful. It's got black and white pumpkins. Look at that. The different colored pumpkins. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I just love it. If it cost any more than $5, I probably would not have bought it. And it will cover this whole table, not just for the fall. I mean, today's the first day of fall, and I will start decorating real soon. But also for Halloween and for Thanksgiving. So it will cover, I'll have this on the table until the last day of November, definitely. Or before I start to do my Christmas decorating. So it's going to be well worth it, and I'll be using it every year. And I just think it's beautiful. So I was excited about that for $5. I thought that was a really good deal. If you go to Michael's and you go to Hobby Lobby, let me know what deals you get, because I don't get to those places anymore. I would have to put in an order for that, and I would have to spend probably $49. Some stores is $35 for free shipping. You have to spend that amount to get free shipping. I have ordered decorations from Michael's before. It's been a few years ago, maybe a couple years ago. I like Michael's, but they're rather expensive unless they have sales. But that is probably better quality than what you would get at Dollar Tree. I haven't gone there in a while, Dollar Tree, and I need to check that out too. This was only $3, and it's for Halloween, and I love Halloween decorations. Ever since I was a kid, it's just fun. I don't take it seriously. It's just fun. Halloween's fun. And I don't care how old I am. I could be 99 years old, and I love special holidays like Halloween. Dressing up in costumes and all that. And that was a candy dish. See, it's a candy dish. I think it's really cute for $3. Now that's not breakable, but this is. It's a candy jar. At Family Dollar, this only cost $5. What a bargain. It has a lid, so you can put like peanuts or something in it too if you want. I think this is so cool. It has skeleton head. So I got a couple new decorations there. And then the garland, the tablecloth. The Halloween candy. Now I got a good deal on this. It was buy 2 bags of Halloween candy and get 1 free. So this candy's delicious, and we're not going to eat it until we get further into October. If we have any kids show up for trick-or-treat night, we'll be sure to give them this. We don't have very many because it's such a busy street, but it's good to have just in case. So each bag was $5, $5 a bag, but we got 1 free, so we got all 3 bags for $10. And there's quite a bit of ounces. This one has, might have to put my glasses on for this. I'm going to be getting new glasses, by the way. Okay. This is 18 ounces. 18 ounces. Now these are sour punch twists, Oh, those are yummy. I just got to be sure to brush my teeth afterward and use dental floss. And there's just a small bag of Baby Ruths. Well, ounce-wise, because they're chocolate bars, they're Baby Ruth chocolate crunch bars and Butterfinger. Because of that, it cost more. 9.5 ounces. So, what else do we have here? And then we have M&M's, Snickers, and this is 20 pieces, 10.21 ounces. Got them for $10. That's not bad. Altogether, I have to add all the ounces up to know if it's a really good deal or not. But it's Halloween candy, and it's fun. It's that time of year. I needed some practical items. I needed envelopes because I'm collecting seeds for the first time in years. I'm collecting seeds from some flowers and plants that I'm growing outside, and I use these small envelopes for that. So, and the big envelopes I use for other things. And occasionally I might write a letter to someone. You know, it's not too often, but these envelopes do come in handy for many things. Now this board, I got a good deal on this. There's 2 of them. I needed cutting boards that are easy to transfer. When you're chopping up your vegetables, transfer it to the pan for stir fry or skillet dishes. I got 2 cutting boards, 2 different kinds. One's plastic and one is wooden. And I got a good deal on those. $7.25 for both of them. So I think that was a pretty good deal. Now, if you know where I can get it cheaper, let me know. But I don't get out and about like I used to, and we were there at the time, and it just seemed like a good deal. Now, these containers I'm excited about because I've got, like, you know, for storing, for pantry storage. These come in handy with if you have rice and beans, lentils, powdered milk, especially for powdered milk, because I buy big packages of powdered milk, so I can put it in this container. And I got 3 containers, 3 different sizes, 3 in 1, and that was a good deal, I think. Yeah. So you go to Target, you're going to pay a lot more, and even Walmart, some of these items might be more expensive. So like I said, I'm going to show you all the prices, and we'll do the totals real soon coming up here. And this was a few days before our budget went through to the new pay period. So there's a chance we went over budget on the groceries. Now some of these other items are luxury items, so they're not in the same category for our budget. But I'll let you know. It's coming up real soon here. I'm just going to run through the items again and you'll see the prices. My husband's in the kitchen right now, so I came into the bedroom. All right, Family Dollar, we spent $80. That's not bad for all that we got. I think it was a pretty good deal. $42 of that $80 was food that I would not have purchased at Family Dollar because it was overpriced. The only thing I probably would have purchased would have been the Stouffer loaves. But because my husband wanted those items and he didn't want to wait a few days to go to Aldi, we overspent. At Aldi, we only spent $36. What a bargain. But we didn't buy that many items. Yeah. We were $22 over budget this month. So our budget for groceries, this is what I'm talking about, but groceries only, for food groceries, is $300 a month. I try to keep it at that. It's been that for over a year now. It's very hard to stay on that budget because prices of groceries have really gone up. So we spent $322 for the last 30 days on groceries. It's nice to have splurges every once in a while. Being frugal can be boring at times. And for me, the decorations, getting into a new season where I'm not going to be outside as much because it's going to get colder, and the holidays coming. I get excited about it. I'll probably have family over. We may have family stop by. I may have grandkids stop by. I want them to see decorations, and I just want to uplift their spirits and myself also. We love the fall. It's a cozy time. So that's why I splurged on those decorations, but I feel I got a really good deal. And I'm not blaming my husband for not being frugal, because he would not have bought the decorations. So that would have saved us quite a bit right there. It's just a matter of how you look at it. He likes to splurge on food more than I do. I'm very tight. My mom was like that. She used coupons. She was very strict about the purchases she made. She tried to find everything on sale. It rubbed off on me. So we all have our hobbies, our special hobbies, and we like to splurge on them sometimes, but try to get the best deals. That's my suggestion. What do you do? Are you in similar circumstances where you're frugal and your husband's not? Or maybe the other way around. Maybe the husband's frugal and the wife's not. And you have to deal with this. And you don't want to get in an argument about money because it's just not worth it. Not unless it's big time money that's being wasted, then that's completely different. Then that's open for serious discussion and working things out. I appreciate you watching this video if you stay to the end. And thank you so much. May many blessings come your way. I'll see you on the next one.